Hello, my beautiful vibe tribers. Welcome to your Mystic Affirmations for Tuesday, April the 22nd of 2025. Many blessings to you all as we move forward in this energy. I send you lots of love and light, and I remind you this is a collective reading. So if you'd like to have a personal reading, please visit my website, royalmystic.com, and I'll be more than happy to do a reading with you as soon as you schedule your appointment. So let's see what the cards have to say as we open up this Tuesday into the energy of the Queen of Wands and the Chariot. The Queen of Wands is the energy of action and fertility. So new things are coming in, and victory is coming in with the Chariot. So you have the fire sign energy of the Queen, which represents Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries major arcana, but also action and new ideas and very beautiful new inspiration as it comes in, fertily blooming and blossoming everywhere, and the ability to take hold of it with the energy of the Chariot, which means you've come through all the challenges by leaps and bounds. You can see she's ecstatic. I call this Elvira Knievel because she is kind of cool that way. And if you were born in my generation, Evil Knievel was the shiz knit. So since this is a feminine energy, I just call her Elvira Knievel. So here we go in the energy of victory, upgrade, literally like the song Beyonce sings, upgrade, upgrade, upgrade. This is that kind of energy. Everything getting better and better every day in every way, and having overcome a lot of the challenges that you didn't do on your own. This is the divine assistance here. So let's see what else we've got going on in this beautiful energy for Tuesday. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine, pure, white light, divine spirit. We have the magician, which is saying this is your focused energy. You're creating the victory as you put your energy in. Remember, just because we get what we want doesn't mean that we stop moving energy, right? Because there's going to be a new thing and a new thing and a new thing. So we have to stay connected to source, and because it also helps us trust our ability, because when we get familiar with the way it feels and what we're doing, that's when we're in the zone. It's like anything else. If you don't practice, you can get good at throwing three free throws. My brain was trying to say free throws, and my mouth was trying to say three throws or three froze. So it doesn't matter if you get good at shooting a shot. It's great until you stop practicing, right? So this is what we're reminding you. Keep your connection even when you're in the victory. Don't stop manifesting. Divine Spirit, Spirit Guides, Gods, and Goddesses, thank you so much for being present here to allow all sun, moon, and rising signs to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you for this divine guidance as always, and we welcome this blessed energy. Thank you so much, Divine. You're always welcome and very appreciated. So we have the Five of Cups here, which is a really good card for letting go of the past. And we have our next two and our underlier, the Three of Rods. This is where you've got the step by step process of creating your way forward by doing the work, right? And you don't want to half ass this work because that pillar will fall over if you if you're not fully focused. So you want to make sure you do everything the right way, right? The to the right specifications. Now, we have receptivity. This is reminding you to be open to divine guidance. Listen, if you can wake up every day and be in the place of I am open to receive all information that will assist me for my highest good, that's a victory, a big one, because a lot of times we're shut down and we're so caught up on a something we're trying to chew over, right? Something we're resisting the energy to because we don't want that outcome. So we're just chewing over that old thing that we don't want, but we're giving all of our energy to it. So let's remember, open up your energy in the morning to receiving the information you need to get past whatever obstacles present themselves, right? So that's why I say that, be open and receptive. Even when you're in the energy of thinking you've got everything covered, Keep the downloads coming. I am open in my heart and mind to receiving the blessings that I deserve. Do we deserve them? Yes. Why? Because we're here. We're alive. Everyone who's alive and present is entitled to every good thing. So, stay in that energy of receiving and don't let yourself get caught up in fear or try to manipulate, because that's when you start cutting off the universe's abilities and forcing your own human ability, which makes things go a lot slower. We have intuition, which is the same thing I was telling you with the magician card. Keep your line open. Keep the line open to the universe and continue to connect. My intuition guides me to people, places, and jobs that I enjoy. This is important to remember. You're always being guided, but are we always open to the guidance, right? And the guidance is different than fear. When you get a divine message, in my experience, is that it calms you. You're all of a sudden, it's like somebody just gives you that, like magic dust or whatever. That's like, okay, everything's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. And then all of a sudden, all your anxiety drops. That's when you know you're talking to divine. If you're giving yourself more anxiety and fear, that means you're the one. Your little ego mind is working behind the scenes on you. Improving health. We like improving health. It's always a wonderful thing to be healthy, because then you can do the things you want to do in life and not be hindered by any inability to complete something or do something. So, improving health is a blessing. Thank you, universe. And we have the energy of our sacred geometry activations. Fertility. Well, we saw that with the Queen of Rods. So this is new, beautiful things blossoming and blooming, and we're in springtime energy. So that's perfect. The frequency of fertility invites us to be more open, more courageous, more creative, and more joyful than we were before. It activates the potential for something beautiful to grow from our consciousness into a new and grander expression of ourselves. And so it is. Being in the energy of receiving that is absolutely, because some people think, well, I don't have anything to offer, but you do. You have energy. Your energy and focused energy is what creates. That's all you have to do is be open to it. Patience. Patience is required at the moment. You may feel that things are not moving as fast as you would like, yet there is a lot going on energetically. The current situation causing concern is evolving positively. Let go and have patience. You will eventually realize that this whole event was in fact a blessing. All is perfect as it is. Trust. You are eternally loved and guided, and so it is. Have patience. Allow yourself to move at the right timing. Remember, that is one of the things that the universe is really good at. Dreams. This is like dreams, goals, aspirations. This is a wondrous time of healing and positive transformation. Embrace life in each moment and keep focused on your dreams. Retain the purity of your vision, and you will draw success to you. All you ever wish for, even those which seemed a distant dream, are about to manifest. And so it is. We received that. Thank you, universe. And there's our Five of Cups saying we're closing the door on the past, which is exactly what this is talking about. Moving with your experience from where you are now into your future, being able to bridge that with the Three of Rods. And this is the sun setting on the old, which turns these darker orange, which means they're depleting. And then you've got these fresh two going out into this darkness. Now, I didn't understand the darkness part. There I had a little barrier about being in the empty energy, right? That's what this just means, is open energy where there's nothing already in form. This is where the quantum field is. This is where all things are possible. And this is where we focus our energy when we're in meditation. We move into this field, which is the field of creation itself. So don't be afraid to be in the place of emptiness. It's not the same as, like, people say in the darkness. That's a whole different thing. So be in a place where the unformed is ready to collaborate. Let's use that. And here we go. In the energy of our second card, we have the Six of Pentacles, which is a blessing of abundance that doesn't carry any debt. Hallelujah. So this is being freely given and is not having to be paid back. So, yay, team. We have abundance coming in. And the Hanged Woman, which is reminding you meditation brings all the vibrations. So, you see all these like rings of energy that are going here? That's her resonance with the field. Remember, there's the place where it's a darker color, but it's not the dark. It's the place where things are not in form, right? The ether. And so allowing yourself to radiate your energy in that space literally starts the energy of creation. So let's move in the new and let ourselves blossom and bloom in health and healing and let our intuition guide us as we participate in the magnificent dance of life and all creation itself. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a beautiful day. Namaste, my friends.